What's up folks, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm coming at you with an update on the DayLight protocol. So last time I covered this when I explained the whole structure, back when it was a bit different. That was before the whitelist pre-sale occurred. Now right now we have concluded that we're moving on to the public pre-sale, date to be announced. And there has been so many changes from within the protocol itself, starting from price listing to tokenomics to structure, infrastructure. So all of these things came up since the white paper has been updated, and today I'm gonna go over an overview and bullet points about all of these updates and how bullish they are in my opinion. So don't go anywhere. Alright, so let's quickly go over all the changes that the DayLight protocol has implemented, starting from listing prices all the way to the structure itself. So the listing prices have changed. They increased by 10x overall. So the whitelist price will be about 25 cents per DAIL. The public pre-sale price will be about 80 cents per DAIL with an individual cap of 30k instead of 38k previously. And the IDO launch, so the public launch, will be about $1 per DAIL. Remember, they have their own DEX, which they will leverage to generate trading fees as part of their own revenue scheme. Now, shifting over to the DAIL token and how the changes have been implemented there. First things first, you should know that no more rebases. Those have been dismissed. Previously, it was about 162,000 APY per year, but instead of earning DAIL through that, you're going to be earning DAIL through either single asset staking or LP staking with BUSD. Now, the rewards so far as I know are going to be in DAIL token. There's going to be a dynamic lockup, of course, so the more you lock your tokens, the more you're going to earn. And I know that the LP staking is going to earn you more DAIL as well. Now, of course, I'm pretty curious to see how the team will add more pools and farms into the future. Perhaps other type of rewards will be coming our way, so let's see what's gonna happen. Now, they did introduce a very interesting function to complement their whole aspect and prospect of the project, and it's called a floor price. Now, a floor price is a bit of a misconception in this space, but to understand it here, it's very straightforward. You're gonna have a backed asset fund that will literally, as it mentions in the title, is gonna back up the floor price, which consists of the total value of that fund divided by the total supply of the DAIL token. Now, there's going to be an amount given from the presale allocation in that fund initially, and throughout the life of the protocol, that fund is going to gain revenues from a portion of the DEX revenues, so when buying and selling the token, as well as future revenues from the launchpad that is a product of the DayLight protocol that is going to be coming in the future. I'm sure I'm going to cover it when we have more news about it. Now, like I mentioned, there's going to be a market price as well as the floor price. Now, the floor price can be redeemed using the website. If you'd like to sell your tokens for the floor price, you can do that on the website. By doing so, the tokens you're going to be selling throughout are going to be burned completely. It's a function within. You're going to get that BUSD in return. So if by any chance the market price falls below the floor price, what you can do is you can sell your tokens using the floor price, get BUSD, burn them out of circulation, and buying back DAIL with for the market price because it's below it, and hence you gained an arbitrage opportunity to get more at the end of the day. So it's a pretty cool concept. I'm sure people are gonna leverage it, but understand that the backed asset fund, because of it, the floor price will be much lower than the market price initially, but who knows what's going to happen at the end of the day. I also want to mention that the staking rewards are coming from two places, so mainly tax portion is going to fund the staking rewards, and there's going to also be a pre-sale allocation that is going to be given for the life of the protocol for DAIL stakers as well. Now, shifting over to the tokenomics side, it's pretty straightforward. Buy 5%, the sell tax is 20%. And they are very laid out in the white paper. I'm going to point that out shortly. But what you should know is that the distribution is a portion will be burned completely out of circulation. A portion will be used as a redeem buyback. This one is interesting. So the tokens are going to be redeemed throughout the function of the floor price on the website, burned completely, and that BUSD is going to go buy the DAIL token and burn it as well. Now, there's a reward portion, like I mentioned, and a sell burn portion that is gonna also be interacting as burning the tokens twice as well. So that sell portion is gonna basically sell those tokens, burn them out, take that BUSD, buy back Dale, and burn it as well. So you are burning twice as much using the redeem buyback and the sell burn. I think I'm gonna touch base upon this as well because those two are pretty interesting. And also one last thing, the treasury, the DayLight fund, and the DayLight planetary fund are still within the protocol. Now the DayLight planetary fund is gonna earn all of these revenues, distribute, as I mentioned, as well as put funds into the treasury and the DayLight fund that will mainly act as a way to buy back the token and burn it into the process. Few things I want to reference from the website as well as the white paper itself. So I mentioned that there's going to be a public pre-sale. It's going to be held on the website. I'm going to make an announcement whenever I know it's happening on my main Telegram channel. Please join the link and join our room if you want to chat and hang out with us. I'm going to also post a customized pre-sale link if you don't want to enter the pre-sale. Now hovering over to the light paper and the tokenomics section in particular, I touched base that the buy and sell tags are gonna be part of a four-way split, and those are the exact numbers of what goes where. And if you didn't understand quite well how the sell burn as well as how the redeem buyback function works, please ping me on Telegram. I can lay out a clear picture for you, or you can rewatch this part of the video twice or 3 times to get it. It's pretty straightforward and it's pretty cool. Now the Aurora protocol is also still in place. So this one burns tokens manually set by the team every now and then. So it adds up to the whole burn structure of the protocol. So you can get the idea at the end, right? So as long as we're gonna have all of these things work together, the total supply is gonna be decreasing. Now speaking of total supply, it's gonna be set after the public pre-sale. So based on the contribution, once it launches, the total supply is going to be set, and from here on out it's going to be in constant decrease as long as demand is there. There are about 5 functions within the protocol that are going to be contributing to burning tokens. So you have the burn section, the sell burn, the redeem buyback, the Aurora protocol, as well as the redeem for price floor function on the website itself. So combine all of these things together, you're going to have an ever decreasing supply of Dale tokens, as well as a slow growth in price appreciation. Now, of course, the staking rewards are going to contribute to this, but remember, the total supply is set. So those are not going to be added on the total supply, but rather on the circulating supply. So all in all, the goal of the protocol plus all of the future products that are going to be coming our way. I mentioned the launchpad in the illustration, but there's also so much more, and I'm going to be most probably doing future videos to talk about whatever is going to be coming up. Now I assume my next one will happen after the public pre-sale, but I will keep you updated with everything that is coming our way and how this team and this project is progressing. Alright, that's it from me today. Thank you for sticking around and listening to everything I had to say. Now I really hope I brought you some value with this. I try to be as simplistic as I can when it comes to explaining the restructuring of the whole DayLight protocol, starting from the pre-sale and the Dale token itself. So if you do have additional questions, like I said, ping me in on Telegram, and I'm gonna reply and try to explain to you as much as I can. Now, a sub to the channel would be terrific. It really helps us new kids around the block dish out better, more valuable content to everyone, and make sure that more people are exposed to this word we love the most. So I thank you and appreciate you in advance for doing so. Also, liking the video as well as commenting help really well when it comes to the algorithm itself. So if you do like what I'm putting out, similar videos to this or other type of videos, leave a like, put a comment, let's have a discussion. As long as this is something that you want to do, don't do it for just the sake of doing it. Again, I thank you in advance for doing so. As always, take care of your finances and trade responsibly. This was Roy with DeFi Ascension. Thanks for watching.